Hey, you guys. Literally me. I'm funny. Sometimes I buy stuff, sometimes I say stuff, and sometimes I do stuff. Welcome, everyone. I'm going to go through my little normal DHgate spiel here at the beginning of my videos. I am just a normal girl that is on the hunt for like the roulette of bags and accessories from DHgate. I am not a DHgate only channel. I am not sent these bags from the sellers in hopes that they'll get some sales or whatever. Everything that I buy with my own money and I pick out myself. And I'm not going for the very high end things. I'm going for the ones that maybe when they get here, it surprises you. So this is just real life stuff over here. I also do a lot of other things on this channel, so if you're here because of the DHgate hashtag, welcome, enjoy my antics. Feel free to check out my other DHgate videos in my playlist, and also in every video I have a snip feed link where you can find the links to these seller stores in case you are interested in any of the items that I show, or if you just want to check out the seller store because you like something but want something a little bit different, just feel free to click on that link. It should take you there, and anyway, it's a good starting point for DHgate if you've never been in there. If you can just click on a link of something that you might like, it'll take you to that item, but then if you just press home, it'll show you a whole bunch of other items that are like related to that, and then you can just start surfing, and then that's how you get in the hole. Also, I'm hoping for no nip slips here, so let's wish me luck. So for today's video, listen, I did not really go on a mission of like finding these things. I have 3 items for you today, and they're all just kind of mismatched things that I just stumbled upon, and they were inexpensive. So I was like, oh, let me just give it a shot. Sometimes when I have extra money in my Apple Pay bank and I'm on DHgate and I'm like, I want to give that a shot, I'll just press buy, and then I never know what I'm getting. So I have 3 items for you today. We're gonna go through the good, the okay, and then the really ugly. Okay, the very first item that I have for you is a Prada wallet. Now, I do not have a dupe image for you because this is like kind of similar to a Prada wallet that they have, but I actually liked this one more because of the logo design on the front. I am using this currently, so it is full of my stuff. But I did take a separate video when I first got it so that you can see it up close and kind of all clean and stuff, but we're gonna go through it and take a look. This was actually a really affordable item, and I really do feel that it is really nice for the price that I paid for it. Again, this is not going to be a strict dupe. I could not find anything on the Prada site that had this type of a logo, but you'll see in this video how pretty this logo is, and this is the reason that I bought it. So for this wallet, I spent $23.72. It is a gray canvas leather type material. It has a gold zipper and gold Prada emblem on the front, but the thing that I like about this logo is that it's not the typical triangle. All of the other regular Prada, genuine Prada wallets had the regular triangle plate logo on the front. This one has a triangle plate with a leather triangle on top, and then the letters actually embossed on the front. And I just thought that that was so beautiful. And when this wallet arrived, I thought that it was really, really well crafted. The leather feels nice. The logo is beautiful. The only criticism that I have about this wallet is the gold is a little bit yellow. I really do wish the gold was actually more of the color of the zipper, but when you look at the pull and the logo itself, it's like on the yellow side. But you know what? For $23 total, that's with shipping and everything, I honestly cannot complain about this wallet. It fits a ton of my things. I like that how it has these slots where I can just like throw receipts in. It's actually been working out pretty nice for me. It's rather slim for everything that fits in here, and it fits well in my bag. I'm honestly not mad about this one. I am going to link this one in the snip feed link in the description box. They have other colors in here, but I mean, honestly, for under $25, even if it wasn't a Prada, this is actually a really nice wallet. Okay, the next item I have like a little bit of a story for before we get into it. This is going to be a Gucci messenger bag. Okay, so I originally wasn't looking for this bag. I had found a seller that had an MCM backpack that I was interested in. And you know, you can chat the sellers. Let me tell you about this seller. Excellent, excellent seller. I am actually going to link the store in my snip feed link in case you want to go to her store and just start chatting her on something that you're interested in. They were so attentive and nice. I mean, you would have thought we were besties in the DM box because she was, I don't know, it's a she-he. They were very informative when I asked to see photos of the MCM bag. They actually sent me a photo of the one I was looking at, and then they said, let me tell you, this one is more high quality, and sent me a photo of the more high quality one that was, slightly more in price, marginally more in price. And they were just very honest with everything that they had in their store, writing me back and forth about any questions that I had. I ended up not getting we went through lengths, guys. Like, I had found the backpack, the MCM backpack, and then I was looking for a wallet, and I was asking them about a wallet, and they were sending me photos of different wallets that they had in my shop, and they were like, this one is really nice quality, this one not so nice quality. So they were being very informative with me. What actually ended up happening is, because I couldn't make up my mind, they sent me a link to kind of like an online catalog to their store with like a password and everything, and I was able to go to that site, enter in the password, and then see everything with all the logos, all different photos and stuff of all the stuff in their store. And then I was able to pick from there. I ended up picking out this Gucci bag. This is not a high dollar one. They were very honest that they were like, this is medium quality. I was like, cool. They said, okay, we're going to send you a link and just put in the amount of like 30 something dollars. Like, they weren't even specific about it. So they sent me this link that was like called VIP purchase or something. And it had like $1.32, and then I just typed in, I don't know, like 10 or 11 to get to like $31 or whatever. And then that is how they sent me the bag. So they didn't actually have this bag listed, but they had a catalog with a whole bunch of other products. And then they send you this VIP link. And then that's how they actually send you the item and you pay for it. So this bag is not listed on DHgate, but like I said, I'm going to link the seller site in the snip feed link, and they are super attentive and super, super nice. I actually did buy a bag blindly off of this shop a long time ago. It was a little Prada kind of layered bag, and it wasn't too bad. And I was like, you know what? I think I paid $20 for that little Prada layered bag. So I went back to the shop and actually started like conversing with them, and they were very, very, very nice. So let's show you this Gucci bag. First of all, this is not exactly a dupe for the Gucci men's messenger bag, because the genuine Gucci men's messenger bag is actually made of canvas, and this is more of kind of like a PVC leather-ish type material. Not really mad about it. Actually, when I unwrapped it, I was like, wow, this thing is actually kind of beautiful for, what did I pay? $31.60. I was actually pretty surprised at the quality of it. It did come in a dust bag. I can't remember where I put it. It was just, nothing to write home about. It was just the typical plain dust bag with Gucci logo on it in, faded print. Like nothing really outstanding. But I thought the bag itself was actually really, really nice. This is more of a PVC with like a relief type of logo all over it. But some of the elements do match up. The Gucci logo tag on the front matches up. The silver zippers match up. The blue and red shoulder strap match up, and also the logo on the inside matches up. So not an exact dupe, but honestly, for $32, this one really isn't that bad. If we're comparing these two things, I would say less than $25 for this wallet was like, in my opinion, about I'm still using this. Like, so I feel like this was a better deal, but I was really surprised with how this came out. You can imagine, like, I purchased a bag off of DHgate from a seller that was from some random catalog, and they were like, oh, here, just put 30 some dollars in a thing. So like the whole time that I was waiting for this to arrive, I was like, oh man, this is going to be like a disaster. And I was really actually surprised at how nice this one was. So if we're going by the title of this video, this wallet was the good, this is the okay, and now we're gonna get into the ugly. All right, full transparency here. I am actually in a dispute with this seller right now. We're waiting on a resolution. When you file a dispute with DHgate, it's because you're asking for a refund or the ability to return or something because you are unsatisfied with the item. And it's not even unsatisfied. You have to show complete proof that this is not what was promised or pictured or whatever. And I've done it several times and I usually get turned down. So I usually don't get my money back, and it's just, but this one, when I received this bag, I was like, okay, it's really not that great. But then I opened it up and I was like, oh God, really? You'll see what I'm saying. So I actually messaged the seller and I sent him a photo and I was like, look what you sent me. And he was like, oh, I have it all in the chat thread. He was like, oh, really? That shouldn't be right. I didn't quality inspect the item before I sent it out. Cool. And then he actually told me that he contacted the warehouse that he got it from and got reimbursed for the bag. So if you think about that, I paid for this bag. It was sent to me. I'm very unsatisfied. This guy actually got his money back from the warehouse. So he technically didn't lose anything. And I actually lost a payment for something that I thought was going to be something, but it ended up not being. Now, it is a gray line when you do this because, you know, this was the most expensive item. It was $39.98 total. Not big bucks here. Normally on DHgate, for under 40 bucks, I wouldn't give a shit. I would just not even bother and throw the thing in my closet and wait till my next garage sale and just, you know, hand that thing over for $5. But this one, I was actually really pissed about because of how the whole thing went down. At first, I found this bag in a gray, and then I tried to order it. I actually placed my order. He wrote me and was like, oh, we don't have gray in stock. I'm going to send you white. And I was like, white? Ugh, whatever. Just go ahead and send it. He took forever to send it out. So long that I actually canceled the order because I never got a shipping notification. And as soon as I canceled that order and asked for a refund, I got a shipping notification, and he wrote and he was like, oh no, I already shipped it. And I was like, okay, well, I never got a notification. Then finally, after, you know, freaking 8 months, it was really like a month, I did receive this bag, and okay, here, we're gonna finally show it. Also, wait, let me start with this. This was a complete sideline buy for me. This is a purse that I would never actually think about buying because of how odd it is. I was just kind of intrigued, and I thought for under 40 bucks, let me give it a shot. Here is the dust bag that it came in. Let me first note, this thing came flat as a pancake. I have worked very hard at stuffing it with towels and laying it out on the bed, trying to get it to come out. So this is actually what is trying to be a replica of the Prada triangle bag. Again, this is something completely out of my comfort zone, but I was just kind of intrigued by it, so I wanted to try it. I got the gray color because I thought I had this pretty gray Prada wallet, so let me get the gray color. But, you know, as he said, out of stock. There are a lot of things about this bag that are no bueno. Let's talk about the okay first. The material is actually really soft. I do like this material. However, the logo on the front, this logo on the front is really, really not embossed. It is so almost flat in there that it's almost like it's not even there. So that was one of the first disappointing things. The second really disappointing thing upon inspection, this little clip bag that goes on the strap is pretty much trash. So it actually came with like a little divot right there. I have been unable to get that out. And also it was like so bent and smashed. I have like a dog's sweater stuffed in there to try and get it to shape a little bit, but it's getting there. This I would totally not use. I would actually take that off and probably toss it. And with that little clip that comes on the bag, I would hook on my little Prada AirPods case, and that's probably what I would carry around. I do think that it's like a cute idea, but Third disappointment, this strap. Oh my gosh. So I am in love with the black print on the white shoulder strap, but man, this is the cheapest Prada strap that I have ever received from DHgate. Normally the Prada straps that I get on the Prada replica bags are really nice, and they're one of my favorite features of the Prada bags. This one is so thin. It's not double-sided printed. It's like very flimsy. Like this thing is very like loose. Like I just, and the kicker, you guys are never gonna believe this. Like it's freaking insane. Are you ready for this? I go to open it up. Every time I look, I'm like, you're fucking kidding me, right? Wouldn't you know that there is a Chanel tag on the inside? A Chanel tag on a Prada bag. This is the whole reason that I opened the dispute. I sent pictures. I was like, you sent me a Prada bag that has a Chanel tag on the inside. In his defense, he did send me a photo of him holding the bag and opening it up and there being a Prada tag in there. So I don't know where this mess up happened, but I am not satisfied with this at all. So I am desperately trying to get my money back. If I don't, I'm not really that mad about it. It's, again, under 40 bucks. And if I lose that because I took a gamble, it's just like me throwing 40 bucks in a blackjack table in Vegas. I'm not that mad about it. But I am trying my damnedest. And I do feel like I have sort of a fair shot because I do have photo evidence of a Chanel tag being inside a Prada bag. Plus, I have the entire conversation history between me and the seller of how he said, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't inspect the item. Oh, this shouldn't have happened. Oh, I got reimbursed by the factory. So, fingers crossed that that works out for me. Now, let's talk about a little bit of the good that did come out of this purchase. I actually do think that this bag, although when first looked at, I was like, oh, this is totally too avant-garde for me. I actually really do like the shape. I think that it is a super cute size and a super cute shape, and the idea of the strap with the little thingy. I actually like the idea of this, which prompts me to possibly buy a more expensive one from another seller so that I can get a nicer quality, and or maybe in the future purchase the actual one, because the actual one is only $2,500. And I think for a kind of an everyday bag that is this special, I don't think that that price is too out of line. Now, if it was like $4,000, forget it. I mean, if I find one on DHgate where the seller can show me that it's like a really legitimate dupe and it's maybe, I don't know, a little closer to $100, I think I might totally pick this up. And even though I'm probably not going to get my money back, and I probably am not going to send this back too, because I did ask him for a shipping label and he just totally ignored me. I figure that if I'm going to get any use out of this bag, I will definitely wear this to the beach. It's super cute. It's a good size. I don't care that if it gets lost or dirty or sandy or whatever. So I do think that I can use it the next time I go to the beach. A white bag on the beach in the summertime, it's not a bad thing. But I would say if you've watched any of my other DHgate videos, this is probably the biggest loss next to the Ashton Aor bag. If you don't know, that was a previous DHgate video of mine where I ordered a Christian Dior bag and it actually showed up with the words Ashton Aor on it. These are just all of the DHgate stories from a normal girl with a normal budget just trying to see what she can get for the least amount of money. That's what you're gonna get with me, along with a whole bunch of other shit that you're probably not even asking for. Again, I'm going to link some of this stuff in the snip feed description below, but check out all the other items that I had, and don't forget to check out my DHgate playlist in case you want to see anything different than the normal stuff that you see on the DHgate videos here on YouTube. That's all I have for you today, guys. If you could please like this video, it really does help me out. If you could comment below on your best DHgate story, I'd love to hear it. And if you could subscribe so you can follow all of my shopping, life, and everything else antics, you would be the awesomest. I love you so much. I will see you on the next one.